Input from the public. Call for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 3-0.
Thank you.
Bree.
Thank you very much.
Standards development.
Grant Collinsworth, Highway
glad you-
Superintendent.
Hello, Grant.
Hi, guys.
Concerned
Morning,
citizen.
ladies. Hey, the BLN was gracious enough to work with us. This was something that I've been pushing for since day one. This is the standards for more or less all of our construction type needs moving forward. Has to do with, earthwork and pavement aggregates, asphalt, whatever it may be, traffic control devices, signing, striping, things of that nature. More or less what it's gonna be is just, verbagely, just breaking it down, letting everybody know this is what Morgan County does, this is how we do it, and this is what we're gonna use to do it.
Good.
Yep, definitely needed. The standards that are in place are nil to none, and they are way outdated. So we can't not do this. Any questions?
Nope. Thank you, though.
You're very
You need
welcome.
us to make a motion to adopt the standards of this
I think
development?
you do, yes.
Any
Or,
further
well,
questions for
Josh, I
Grant?
guess.
Sorry? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I see the sections, but is this
Yeah,
coming in a
that's,
big
I
book?
guess that's why maybe you don't need to do it right yet. This is just to get them to be able to do it, and then we can, if you need to
Gonna do
adopt
the-
them into it after you have that together, then we
You
can
just
do
need our
it.
blessing to go forward with
Yeah,
developing the
this
standards.
isn't the
of
standards,
development.
this is to
Yeah,
pursue.
that makes more sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
agree.
Any questions from the public or any questions of the board about going forward and developing these standards? Hearing none, call for a motion.
I move that we proceed with the program of developing the standards for the Morgan County Highway Department.
Yes, thank you.
Have a motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Resolution, disaster emergency.
So I'll cover the first part of this, and then Eric Kivett will come up and follow with the second part. So as you guys know, I think it was Good Friday, we had our tornado come through. Indiana Code 36-1-12-9 gives us the authority when there's an emergency and public works still need to be done to get good faith quotes, move forward. But after the fact, you all need to adjudicate on that and pass an emergency resolution saying that you did this out of emergency. So you have that before you. Included as an exhibit is the declaration from the governor that there was an emergency declaration made by the state. And then Exhibit B, which is verification of the quotes that Mr. Kivett got to get rid of the debris. So he has already engaged that contractor, but here after the fact, he's presenting them all to you guys for ratification. And I'll let him speak to those.
Eric Kivett, Morgan County Solid Waste. Here before you is the quotes that I received for the removal of brush only from the Morgan County Fairgrounds. The debris has already been taken care of. Bluestone Tree out of Bloomington came in $2,000 to get the equipment there, then they charged by the yard. With the amount there, you're probably looking somewhere around $18,000 to $24,000 on that one. Our second one came in from Forest Commodities, Morgan County Company, $10,000 to grind it, get the equipment there, and get everything off of the fairgrounds. The first quote did not include that. So, third one, Greendale, they wanted us to bring it to them. Josh McCarty out of Greenwood came in around $30,000 to come here, set up operation, grind, and remove. And then simply, other companies couldn't support the amount that we had there with their busy schedules already. So I went ahead and went with Forest Commodities. They'll be out there sometime within the next week, week and a half. And the quote came in at $10,000, which was a favor to the community, so. Any questions?
Not a question here. I appreciate all the work you've been going
Yeah,
through
thanks.
since Good Friday. I do have a question. I suppose if being on the Fair Board would be appropriate here. In their contract that we would approve, do they define that they will have that done by a certain time?
Yes.
It is, I didn't see it, but
I have it in an email, I'll get it.
okay,
To you
just so you have it, because I
Yeah.
don't want to sign something and say, oh, gosh, we don't have to get it out there that fast. I assumed you did, but
Yeah.
that'd be great. All right. Well, we've got the resolution to approve first, correct?
Correct.
And then we'll approve this, I guess you call it a contract, that you have in front of us for, so let's do one at a time,
Okay.
if you don't mind. So and I don't know the number of the resolution, it just says 2023, but I don't know where we are in numbers, but that's irrelevant. But I'll move that we move that we approve the resolution to approve public works contracts during the disaster emergency that we just experienced. It doesn't have just experience, but
Second the motion.
Have a motion and a second on the floor, and it's 5-18? A.
8?
A.
A?
5-1A.
1A.
Any questions or any input from the public? Call for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 3-0.
Thank you.
And then
Then we approve the contract.
Forest Commodities.
Correct. The amount of $10,000.
I move that we approve the forced commodity contract for $10,000. And you provide the date that they're gonna have it done through an email or
Yes.
whatever. I just wanna make sure we got that done. Okay,
And that's before the concert.
Yes.
yeah, that's the big-
Concert's on June 17th. We'll have it done weeks before that.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Right. I have a motion on the floor. Kenny, did you second that?
Yes.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you
Thank
for
you,
your
Eric.
work there, Eric.
Josh. Incident response plan? It's the Josh meeting.
All right, you guys have a resolution before you. This is our cybersecurity incident response plan. Last year, insurance very much encouraged us to start this process, so we've been working with TAF Law to do so. You may notice that you don't have the whole plan in your packet. That's because our legal department said that there's enough proprietary information in there that they don't want it to be a public document, so they've given us a resolution with a cover letter that explains the type of information that is included in the resolution. And so that's before you. You all have a copy of it, but should we have a cybersecurity event, it lays out everything from chain of custody of evidence to the legal authorities that we need to contact and everybody from our side that needs to be involved. Big step in the right direction for risk mitigation.
Big step.
Any questions for Josh?
No?
Hearing none, call for a vote.
Kenny Hill makes a
Or motion.
motion. We approve the resolution of the Board of Commissioners of Morgan County, Indiana, adopting the privacy and data security incident response plan for the county.
Second.
Probably 2 decades late, but better late than never. Any input from the public? Call for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 3-0. 0. Interlocal.
This is a interlocal agreement in coordination with the city of Martinsville for roadways that we have that may cross jurisdictional boundaries or just be isolated in a way that doesn't make sense for one entity to take care of the road versus another. So we've worked through those roads. There's
Mulberry.
He's not going to let up on that, Gary. Working on that Pavlovian response for Gary.
Yes.
So anyways, we've worked in coordination with them. I think we're all on agreement. The city will put this on their, I think it's May 8th council meeting. Brian, you worked through this process with us. I'm comfortable with it. I think you are. And so it's before the board today to decide whether or not to move forward with this interlocal. It'd be for 4 years.
So we are, so just to follow up, we also are voting on Mulberry Street on that same meeting.
Gary's got enough clout. We need to get that done today. How long is this agreement for?
4 years.
4.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't remember 40 anywhere. Yeah. We worked well and we worked diligently with the city and give and take both ways, and I think they're happy, and I know we're happy. So I would ask for a motion to adopt this.
Anyhow, makes a motion, we approve the agreement for the exchange of service between the county and of Morgan and the city of Martinsville with this interlocal agreement.
And since it's all about happy, I'll go ahead and
There
second.
we go. There we go. Thank you. Any questions? Any
Thank you.
public input? Hearing none, call for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. 3-0.
Thank you. Commissioner Hale, do you want to cover the park fees?
I just want to go over and bring your attention down to section 1 on the first page there. The committee has made a recommendation, taking the food vendors from $40 fee up to $50, as well as the craft vendors from $20 up to $30. We've also asked for a county park to be able to, on C, organize and hold community sale events of different types at a vendor fee of $20 per booth. Just asking you guys to go ahead and adopt these newer fees for 2023.
I'll move we approve the fees for 2023 for the park.
Question before I second this. I mean, if I've already sent in and reserved, we're going to honor what I sent in, right? This is going forward. If I haven't gotten any paperwork in, I mean, that's what I think would be fair. If I sent you $30 and now you come back and say it's 40, I'd go, no. So we're good with that?
We're good.
Okay. Second. Any public input? Hearing none, call for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Old business. Only old here is Bill, but that's beside the point. Other business. For the good of the county.
Oh, good. Always good news from the economic developer.
That's
Hi,
the
I'm
fourth
Mike.
time you've wore a sticker like that.
Today. I get to put another one on tomorrow, too. It's
Yeah.
the Republican way. I'm Mike Dellinger with the Morgan County Economic Development Corporation. I just wanted to briefly share with the commissioners what we've been working on with the town of Monrovia recently. As you probably know, the town of Monrovia has named Danny Chenault to be the first town manager effective May 6th. We're excited to have that administrative support for the town council, and I think it's going to go a long way toward Monrovia's ability to help us grow the town into Monroe Township. We're working with multiple developers now and multiple landowners on possibilities for annexation and industrial parks north of the town of Monrovia. So multiple. It's a good thing in the sense of now the market is coming to State Road 39. The town is responding to it, and it's putting the apparatus together to be the growth mechanism for Monroe Township. So I'm hoping that you as commissioners will reach out to the town of Monrovia and offer your support to them, offer the county government's support to them, and help lift them up onto their own 2 feet to be that body politic that helps us lead and manage that growth in Monroe Township. Because from that political and policy perspective, it will be a lot more beneficial to all of us and those in Monroe Township if it's being led by those local Monrovia leaders. So this is going to ramp up quickly and come to you as the county government very soon with the fact that the town is now facing some important growth issues and is looking to you to be a partner in them being the growth mechanism that you need for Morgan County. So I just wanted to update the commissioners on that and let the public know there are good things going on out in Monroe Township that are going to mean substantial investments in industrial development and additional residential development for years to come. So it's an exciting time out there. I urge you to reach out to Danny and to the town council members as well, just to keep the conversation going, or at least to get it started, because as we know, the town was established in 1995. It's not established in the sense of growth, and it wants to be the growth mechanism that helps you as the county leaders, but it needs your help in becoming that mechanism. So it's just a friendly message today of some things we're working on behind the scenes to help the town. And also, you'll probably see in your mail soon that's forthcoming, there will be the new town hall is now open. Last Friday, we had our first meeting in there Friday morning at 8 o'clock, was an economic development meeting about these very issues. So good things coming for us with the town of Monrovia as a growth location in the county, and we hope that you'll support them and continue to support them as that growth mechanism. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
I'll make a real fast comment. First of all, I appreciate all the things that are happening in your neck of the woods. But, you know, one of my favorite songs, I think, and I don't sing a lot, well, I do, but it's in my car.
Oh, please don't go there.
I did sing once here for you.
This is for the good of the county.
But I like the song, We Are Family, and I think the county and the towns and the people are family. And it goes a step farther for Morgan, because I think there's a Collier on the Monrovia Council, and there's a Youngblood who's my cousin.
That's right.
So we are family, and we are encouraging that kind of cooperation, that kind of working together for the benefit of all.
Absolutely.
And I appreciate your work with that.
Well, thank you, Commissioner Adams. I just want to quickly point out, it is a team sport, economic development. No one entity, no one individual can do it on their own or by themselves.
Right.
And what we've looked at over the last several years, I'll just make this comment quickly. Today is the end of my 7th year as an employee of Morgan County Economic Development Corporation. When I came back from Omaha 7 years ago, one of the things that the leaders said was we want some stability and experience in that position. Well, they haven't gotten rid of me. It's hard to get Mike Badpenny to get it, but for 7 years, one of the things that you as county leaders have looked at is how can we help our municipalities become the growth locations so we can focus on creating cluster and density and not seeing the continued sprawl from the suburbs out into the rural setting. And that's what Monrovia wants to help you accomplish. So thank you very much for that partnership.
I'll make one further comment, though. When you came, I think Monrovia wasn't actually contributing there for a while. They stopped it. And they see the benefit, and they're back in another song, back in the saddle again.
That's right.
So I won't sing that. Don't fear. But appreciate all the things you've been doing in the 7 years. And
Thank you, Commissioner.
we'll have to sit down and have a celebration about that.
Monroe Township is quickly becoming a point of focus for Morgan County and Monrovia. So thank you very much. Thank you for your confidence
Thank
in
you,
that.
Mike.
Thank you.
Anything else come before the board? I want to thank everybody for coming today, and I want to leave you with just the thought of Sister Sledge and We Are Family and Don Adams singing that. Call for adjournment.
So moved.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Well, we're going to have to maybe eat that other daggone half of the donut. I always eat a half and then eat the other half. I don't know why I do that. Might as well